Do 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 do.
Previously on Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine.
Dang it, I'm not a s'more. Stop roasting me. Jeez. Zoinks! Like, he totally went off with the lady, with Peach. Come on, spray. Spray like you've never sprayed before. Spray like a skunk you are.
Oh, excuse me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. I'm your host, Silent Senior 09, and today we're going to continue our adventure through Pinna Park, but first I'm going to go ahead and grab that extra man. Word of advice when you grab that extra man that's down there in that little nook, be very cautious, because for some reason in Super Mario Sunshine, they have this little glitch where occasionally you can get stuck in the floor and you just automatically die. It's kind of like if you were to do the Yoshi glitch to try and do the lily pad challenge, which I'm sure quite a few people now know because a lot of people did that for Donna's Death Water challenge. But anyway, enough about that. Let's go ahead and get into Pinna Park. We're now going to take on the Beach's Cannon Secret. Ooh yeah. So I didn't really get to go into this a whole lot of what Pinna Park's about, and I feel bad for that. I apologize. I think it's because we were like busy playing the hero and trying to be like Mr. Bad Stuff, trying to kick the Shadow Mario's booty, who we found out is actually Bowser Jr. So let me talk to this guy real quick. Tarnation! Tell them to stop that noise! I think I'll try. Whoa! Ow! Oh! What is this? Sir, can you enlighten me?
Out of nowhere, some weird thing took over my place. And now these explosives are flying everywhere. Please, you must help me.
I guess I can try, dude. Jeez. So these are, I guess, the bullet bills in this game, and this jerk face over there, that Monty Mole-looking creature, has taken over and is now blasting the ever-loving starch out of this poor little beach and all the people that are here. So anyway, ooh, that's a golden one. Can I hit it? Cool. Yeah, if you want to, you can spend time and like really rack up on the 100 coins for this episode. But I'm not going to do that because there's another episode that has just as many coins, if not more, and it's a lot less tedious. So I'm going to worry about that next time. Real quick though, before you get too happy-go-lucky at completing this episode, jeez, why do I have such an issue? Oh, he keeps hitting the palm tree. I need some of them heat seeker ones. There it is. Okay, I knew I'd find one. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to take these heat seeker bullet bills and you want to go ahead and have them blast these baskets. There's 6 of them all together on this beach. Some are a little easier than others to get to, but for the most part, it's not really all that bad. It's just, it can be frustrating if you're trying to if you're afraid to get out a little bit. You have to play like a cat and mouse game with them. You can't be afraid to try and play a little game with the bullet bills, you know, play a game of chase. And you gotta be the faster one, basically, in the game of tag, so to speak. Anyhow, as I said, I didn't get to go into this place a whole lot in full detail. Pinna Park used to be, on my list, one of the top 3 worst places for me to play through in this game. I absolutely could not stand this place. It was like 3rd place in most annoying worlds to do. Currently, the top one is still, and has been for the entire time I've owned this game and played it, none other than Penta Village. God, I hate that place. But enough said about that. This world itself actually is broken off into 2 places, as you can see. One part is inside the amusement park itself. Ow, you little jerk face. The other part is, as you can see what I'm doing right now, is the beach / cannon area, and it's actually it's an interesting little place. The reason I used to didn't like this place wasn't because of this episode or this part of the world. It was actually because of certain episodes you do inside the park, believe it or not. Alright, is he still chasing me? Sure enough. Cool beans. 2 more, man. I got this. Got a maiden shade. Yeah. Interestingly enough, I was just kind of bored because I was looking up. I was like, how do they come up with the name Pinna Park? Sometimes, you know, you'd be surprised how sometimes people come up with names for certain, you know, places or pets. Dude, come on. You're being a real arse face. Ow. Well, that was worth it. The name Pinna, I was looking up because I was curious. I'm like, how did they come up with Pinna? You know, at first it looked like Pinna to me, but I guess it's pronounced Pinna. Apparently, Pinna is a Latin term for a feather, a wing, a fin, or any other sort of similar appendage, which is really cool. I thought that was very creative, so hoorah for the Mario team whenever they came up with that. And sure enough, the reason they called it that is if you take a look at your map, down at the dolphin's tail fin, you'll notice that that's where this world is located at, which is kind of cool. So, food for thought, you're now educated more. Yay for learning. Dude! 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 Oh, yes! Awesome sauce. Alrighty, so now I got that out of the way. Speaking of which, I also looked up to see if I actually was missing blue coins on the beach. Apparently there are only 2 hidden blue coins in the sand that you have to worry about getting. I think you can only get them in the first episode, but I could be wrong about that, so my apologies if I am. But nonetheless, I'm not really here for the blue coins. I'm here to take this fool out, as he's certainly causing a certain disturbance. Sir, there's a noise control rule that needs to be obliged by on the beach. I can't have you disturbing that peace. So bye-bye. Ooh, shiny. Let's go check out the shiny. Of course, then again, if you... would you stop sliding off the blessed cannon, dude? Come on. Get in there. There we go. As you know, with every episode that's got the word secret, dun dun dun, we're gonna have to deal with a secret course. Yep. In all honesty, though, this one is actually not too bad. It's a little nerve-wracking because you got these platforms that disappear on you randomly, but they only disappear for a short amount of time, for about 3 seconds. So if you had FLUDD, it'd be a heck of a piece of cake, you know, to do this. Alternatively, though, it can be a little nerve-wracking, especially if you're like, oh, I don't know, what should I do? Actually, you know what, let me get off that. There we go. Alright, so this part I remember, I always had trouble getting up to this frickin' part and I always fall off. You're going to want to have Mario facing this way, and then jumping on these little trampolines. Because you can't turn Mario when you're bouncing, and you have to bounce your entire way up here. This way you can push forward and you'll actually go forward to get on the platform. Alrighty, now this is the fun part. You're going to want to keep jumping, hopping along, but be careful because if you go too far and you jump, you'll actually jump right over this freaking arrow that's pointing that way, and jump right off the cliff, which would really suck. And that's a tip I'll also hold true for this next part, actually, because you want to be careful towards the end, actually, as you'll find that there's a gap here you have to jump over, right here. So go easy when you're doing the hopscotch and roll and slide. And like that, we got our shine! Shine! Yay! Woohoo! Another shine. Boo to the freaking yeah, baby. Hoorah! Thank you! Yeah, I don't know. I had a Scooby moment for some reason. What can I say? I got me some Gingy Power! Or as Scrappy once said, Puppy Power! Yeah, okay, let's just stop. That's just being silly. Alright, so I'll go, since we got time, let's go ahead and knock this other part out. You know what you have to do. Whenever it comes to secrets, there's always a red coin madness that you gotta deal with. And anyway, the next episode involves us going for red coins, and I think I'll save that for next time, honestly, guys. So I'll focus on this one, because I think this one will be a little bit easier and a little less stressful for me. And while I know it sounds rather wimpy of me, I'm going to be honest, I tend to be more pleasant to listen to and be around when I'm less stressed. I mean, that's why I do these. I mean, I can handle stressful parts in the game, I just have to be in the zone. And I'm currently not in the zone because, as I've said before, this is kind of pre-recorded stuff, and I still have a lot of crap to do and prepare for my guests that are coming over. Well, first my brothers for 1 week, and then I got my aunt coming the next week. But anyway, I already told you guys that in Majora's Mask, and in case you weren't there for that, here it is. I'm going to be busy for 2 weeks, and I won't be around, so anyway. Collect 8 red coins before the time runs out. Good luck! Okay, real quick, one thing that should be noted. There are 6 red coins in this area. Please do not forget to grab any of them or you will regret it. Trust me, you don't want to be left there like, where the heck is the red coin? And you're already at the end. Because as you can see, you don't have a whole lot of time to do this, so you need to hurry up. Like, andale, andale, yeehaw, yeehaw! You're like Speedy Gonzales, man. Alright, come on. Let's get this red coin, and there we go. Now, as you can see, like I said, if you follow the 3-second rule, these platforms are a piece of cake to master. It's coming up to this part that can be a real bear, because you only got an X amount of time, as I said before. And it can be really, really tricky. Alright. Fortunately, with Flood, you don't have to worry about trying to make sure you're facing forward. Although, you have to time this just right, and if you need to speed things up, you can just spray water, and you'll end up speeding along the platforms there, and you'll grab the last red coin in a piece of cake. In a piece of cake. Inside the cake, man, I'm telling you. Woohoo! Another shine. Shine! Yay! Woohoo! Okay, cool freaking beans, man. Jeez, I got some cool beans. How about we get some cool cheese and rice? Yeah, that doesn't work. Cheese and rice tastes better when it's nice and hot. Especially, well, I don't usually care for it, but every once in a while I'll be in the mood for some stuffed peppers. I have to be in the mood for it, though. It's one of those kinds of foods that, I guess it's kind of like fish. I can't really have it every day. It has to be every once in a while, otherwise I'm like, ugh, no thanks. It's not like toast or cereal, you know, I can have that just about every meal of the day if I have to. Heck, if I was allowed to, I would, but my health, unfortunately, will not allow it. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to those guys. I don't feel like having my hat stolen. Thank you very much. Plus, I have a boatload of blue coins to get. Anyway. Hello, little girl.
Welcome to Pinna Park.
Oh, thank you. So this is the red coins of the pirate ships, which is kind of weird because not all the red coins are near the pirate ships. About 3, maybe 4? No, not even 4, I don't think, are there. Anyhow, it's all good. I guess they ran out of creative names, but they have to come up with a theme for each of the amusements in this park anyway. Okay, so... Ooh, that's a really cool tune.
Doody doody doodle dee doo.
Oh, okay, I thought it was something clever. Something witty. Maybe he was playing like the Song of Time or Song of Storms. Or maybe like the Super Mario Bros. 3 song. Who knows? Alrighty, this guy over here that I didn't really go over much is known as an Electric Koopa. If you spray him as he throws his shell out, his shell will ricochet back and knock the... I don't know what it'll knock out of him, really, because there's not much to him other than his shell. I mean, once you take his shell away, he's just nothing but all fin and bones, basically. Well, anyway, it'll electrocute the crap out of him, because, I mean, if you think about it, water plus electricity equals bad news. Okay, so I think if I get up on top here, yeah, there you are. There's a blue bird over in this direction. I think it's over, actually, he's like on the or not gondola, the little platform thing there. So let me see if I can't. Oh, jeez. Come on, man, get up there. Okay. No idea where that came from, but whatever. Alright, come on, birdie. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Pretty bird! Pretty bird! Hey, pretty bird! Stop flying away! This isn't fly away home. You're not allowed to do that. That's cheating! Ah! No! Get... Ugh. Pain in my butt, I tell you what. Wow, that was actually a cool rhyme. You're being a pain in my butt. I'm telling you what. You best watch out, fool, because I'm gonna school you. Oh, man, that was lame. Jeez, when I think I have it down, then I totally botched the thing. Yeah, well, it's all good. Alrighty, that's not the only blue bird, unfortunately, but I think there are only 2 in this world. You can technically get, like, over half, I believe, even, the blue coins in this world in episode 1. I mean, I think that's part of the reason why I grew to like this place, because you could actually get all the blue coins mostly in episodes 1 and 2. The rest of them, actually, you have to wait, I think, until certain events, but I'll get into those when we actually get to them.